Well, suffice it to say, many of us are thankful to never know what it's like to be homeless. But for those who live that life, it is an everyday struggle. Aurora last week hosted its 48 Hours in the Life, the homeless experience. 12 people, including our own Wayne Hart, spent 2 days on the streets and in shelters. Our photojournalist Blake Benton was there to capture a part of the experience from a distance.
The experience is about to get underway here, and we're going to be on the streets for 48 hours. And honestly, I don't know what to expect.
Because we want this to be an immersive experience.
I understand that it may be challenging. It's going to be really cold. But this is stuff that people in our community go through on a daily basis. We have to figure out how to do this for 48 hours. Some people have to figure out how to do this every day.
Well, the reason I agreed to do it is to help shape public policy that gives an opportunity to uplift our community's most vulnerable.
Now, tonight, we're basically going to be out looking for shelter. It's a white flag night when temperatures are below 32, so there should be some extra beds around, and I'm not quite sure where we're going to wind up, and that's often the case. You know, one night, you've got a home, the next night you don't because of these unforeseen circumstances. This morning, I think, was a little difficult.
We had about a half-inch mat, and you're in a room with about 40, 50 other people.
We really didn't go to bed until about midnight and didn't realize we were going to be woken up at around 5:30, 5:45.
Then they flip the lights on, and you think that it's the middle of the night, and it's by air, and it's not. It's morning time.
Not a lot of stuff for folks to go to. I found out, especially for women, that even a white flag night, that it's difficult to find places to go.
There's not a lot of shelters that take only women. So we're put in a different vulnerable situation, and I don't think that there's enough organizational systems in place to help us through that. And so I can only imagine being a woman with children in this situation and having to navigate motherhood and protecting your child and going through all this.
We're pretty invisible. People look right through us. They may kind of throw their hand up as they zoom by, but they're not making connections. In many instances, homeless people, and certainly people in wheelchairs, are invisible to the broader community. It's interesting to be on the receiving end of that feeling. We'll be doing a full debrief after this, and we'll see how we can make things better that we can affect.
I can tell you through the 48 hours, I know myself and everybody else has been challenged, and it's a difficult thing to navigate the homeless experience.
One of my takeaways is, as a community, surely we can make a little extra effort to show a little more dignity and respect to those who are experiencing a difficult point in their time in life.
A very humbling experience, to say the least, and an appreciation that these are people that are just going through difficult times in their lives, and sometimes for no fault of their own, but they're people, and a lot of times they just want to be recognized as such.